Settings, applying optimized settings, starting video transmission. We are live. There's the notification to the phone. What up, Landon? Like we got 9 minutes till puck drop. Game start times on the schedule no longer mean anything. What up, Adrenaline? Wantazzi? Lord? Welcome in, welcome in.
Going on.
Good news tonight, guys. Big news, good news. I guess kind of depends on how you look at it, but I'm going to take it as good news. We are going up against Jonathan Quick, not Shesterkin, but Quick has had a real good start to the season so far.
A quick start, you could say.
I think you could.
Do you remember there was an era, and this was definitely in the Jimmy Howard era, where whenever we would play the Rangers, or maybe it was like right at the beginning of it, but whenever we would play the Rangers, it'd be like a 1-0 game.
Yep.
Or it would go to overtime.
Yep.
It was so weird how often we'd play the Rangers and it would always end 1-0 or 2-1 in overtime or something. It was crazy.
Jimmy Howard was a Ranger killer. It was his hometown. He grew up there.
Love it.
He just had some insane record against them.
Lord Venom, I'll check Twitter. I'll see if the Wings posted it yet. Maybe we can get some lines.
I got him right here. Cat Larkin, Raymond, Perron, Comfort, Cop, Fabry, Valeno, Sprong, Costin, Raz, Fisher. Josh, our lineups before the DeBrincat trade, I'm pretty sure like this might actually after the DeBrincat trade, this might be exactly what we predicted.
Looks like they're starting with top lines across the board. Yeah. We're not doing the start with line 2 BS. That was not working. I was gonna say it. Those are a couple games where it felt like I don't know what it was, like starting our lower lines again. We were trying some like 08 strats.
If it worked, it worked.
It worked in 08, that's for sure.
Yeah. Friends, and I did see that. Actually, I was wrong because the Cop would have been our third line center in our other prediction, but Raz going to fourth line center. I think that really speaks to how he has not been very impactful this year.
Game shown tonight on Max. It's also on TNT. It looks like it's not going to be a Bally night, though. Which, honestly,
kind of good.
Might be good news. They've been struggling this year, not just with hockey, not just with Detroit. Their stuff. They did actually. Oh, I forgot. They actually did a big update. Like I got an email because I have their like their Bally Plus thing, and they sent me like an email like, yeah, we done effed it up. It was definitely like stuff was not the way it was supposed to for like 2 weeks. We apologize, and 2 weeks of whatever has been credited to your account. And I was like, oh,
props to them.
Kind of fire. Thank you.
That's good on them. Who's Raz? Ouch, that's cold. That's cold, Venom.
Just look for the open net. He'll be the one missing.
Henrik Lundqvist is the reason why I liked the Rangers. He is why I would root for them. I love Tank. I wish they would have won the cup. I wish he could have retired with 1 cup. He almost could have had the opportunity with Washington, but he had that heart problem. That was devastating. As a fan of the Caps and Henrik Lundqvist, when he went there, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be beautiful. I don't think he even made it through like the training camp. What up, Greasy?
Greasy. How many players do you think go super loyal in their career and super regret it? I'm not saying it's a high percentage, but there have to be something like, you know what, I'm sticking with it. And then they sign like a big extension and they stick around and it never turns around, or it gets worse, or they extend and like other guys leave and the coaches get swapped. Yeah. It never sticks. There's got to be some that stayed loyal and we're like, I totally should not have.
Trying to think of
Rick Nash, everybody. Welcome.
No, Rick Nash started bouncing, brother.
You should have. He should have earlier. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He spent way too much of his prime years in freaking Columbus. I don't count it if you go like Daniel Alfredson doesn't count. Mike Modano doesn't count. Like if you were already pretty much done when you left, doesn't count. More players got to be aware that the system they're in ain't it, and don't do that. The first chance you get a opportunity to leave, bounce. It's McDavid and Draisaitl right now. It could be.
Yeah, I was literally going to use McDavid as like if they were in the spot they are right now in his contract year, I would absolutely believe he is going. I thought they still had some time. I'll look that up though. It's sad because we saw this coming when they took Ken Holland. We knew he was just going to drive them into the ground.
See, I don't know. I could see the thought that Ken Holland taking like not having to develop the players and be like, he's got some superstars and he just needs to do what Ken Holland does and just try to secure a cup in the next like few years by buying. I could see that working for Ken in that situation. It just hasn't.
It's real tough because you can't just buy depth anymore. Like, I guess Steve Yzerman did, but like when you have Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl taking up 25% of your cap, that's so difficult. Then you have Darnell Nurse, so I think just extended like last year at 9.2, so they got 36% of the cap in 3 players. I love what Steve Yzerman's doing with cap. That I'm just so thankful that he's so frugal with all of it. But that talent that you talk about needing to be able to develop, that's why someone like Tampa has been able to stay successful, whether that was trading for someone they could still develop or just developing their own talent down low. Like those guys are still able to tear it up on the 3rd and 4th lines. And you started letting go of people like Tyler Johnson and Palat and what's his name? Killorn. Stuff like that. And you start having these other players in your system that you actually have to develop, kick in, and still perform.
If you had to guess really quick, how many 50-goal years would you guess that Rick Nash had in his career?
I would have guessed like 2 or 3 because that's a lot.
0.
0. Wow.
I thought for sure he had at least one or two in his early days. But what if I also told you his most productive year, goal scoring wise, was 42 goals, and it was at age 30 in New York?
Wow.
I wouldn't have thought that either.
Huh.
Now, granted, that's his most productive year, which was only one more goal than when he was
Oh my
19.
God. So
Well,
his
but
like
like
first
there,
year and last year, essentially, he killed it.
uh, no, he actually played like 6 years after or 5 years after the 42, but he fell off goal scoring wise immediately after 42 goals.
He played until he was 44.
Played until he was 33. I said he was 30
Oh, I heard you say
when he had
40,
42
and
goals. No, he
I
didn't
was
play when he
like,
was
dang, he
40.
played so much longer than I thought too.
Looks like he was done at age 33,
Okay. Okay.
which feels early for. I feel like usually like the names like that could stick around a little longer, but when you're done, you're done, I suppose.
Yep. When those legs slow down, I guess. I mean, I would have to imagine there's so much work that goes into being 32 or older in the NHL. And if you don't want to do it, like, don't. When you're
It's a good
tired
thing
of it, you're tired
speed.
of
It's a
it.
good thing speed isn't that important in hockey, though. That's
Yeah.
fortunate for a lot of these guys.
So is Tampa going to bite on Jack Campbell? Not at that contract. I don't think they can at that contract. So Crimson, about who Edmonton or who the Sharks might beat at some point. There was a bet on FanDuel available that you could bet on the first team to lose to them. I almost chose the Oilers. I just couldn't do it. They're so bad. But we did have puck drop. Josh, if you'd like to do the sinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the game along with us and you'd like to sync up your clock as closely as possible, follow along to the countdown provided. We are at 19, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25.
Everybody in sync.
You know, if Zetterberg's son plays hockey, I'd be surprised if he didn't.
He does. He was shown in some of the social media stuff and even the pregame last game. Him and Henrik were the ones who hit the lights for the game. Imagine how
But
hard
does
it was
he?
for Howe.
But is he like playing hockey? That's the
mean,
real question.
I think so. He was skating around shooting the puck on the ice. Like he looked like he played.
I'm talking like playing hockey though.
Jesus Christ.
Like not like skating around with your dad and kind of like shooting the puck around. I wonder where he's I want to know what a player like Zetterberg, what if he like intends to like try to get him to play competitively, where do they put their kids? Like where do they play them?
I believe they're still living over in Sweden and they're just on a trip over here. Oh no, Lord. Oh no.
I went to hockey camp with Gretzky's kid.
Really?
Yeah, never talked to him or met him, but I was at the same camp, and we pretty sure at least a few times we would have eaten lunch in the same cafeteria.
This is when Josh is like, yeah, it was for like 1,000 kids. Huge program.
It literally was. It was a huge, like it was. People travel literally like across the entire world. Like there were kids that didn't even speak English. There was a lot of Russian kids that were part of it too. It was cool.
Huh. This is when Josh is like, there's this older kid, Pavel or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, Pavel. His name was Pavel. We made fun of him.
Oh wow, what a shot by Trocheck.
Whew.
Beats Husso super clean. Oof.
Uso got absolutely nipped. Rangers are up 1-0 already.
Well, well, well.
My totally legitimate stream must be well behind. Game hasn't even started yet. Totally legitimate. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We do not condone any illegitimate means. Billy, you know what? You're right. It's the Billy Bug. The main sponsor on the wall was Mucinex.
Oh my God.
And now a Pfizer ad. Billy, you were right. They still feeling the bug.
Oh my gosh, the Rangers are all over us right now.
Yeah, this looks like a power play for the Rangers. This is bad.
I know we're tired at this point, but our defense looks so passive. Oh, they're changing. We're not even pressuring. We're letting them do this. Over a minute 15 for Wallman and Sider out there. This is troublesome. Good job by Veleno.
What's up, Davey? Who's just been doing fine this year?
Good
Both of our
save.
goalies that have played have actually.
Good save by Huso. We needed that whistle pretty bad. Glad there was no big rebound.
So we didn't have the puck for like a straight 2 minutes there.
What a shot. That's just a shot that combats the goalies of today. That doesn't go in the 90s.
Well, we're right back on the 5-on-5 penalty kill. This is rough. This is a tough start.
First 3.5 minutes, 7-0 in shots.
We picked the best games for watch-alongs.
Lord, I would think so, because like we don't do them a lot of favors. Like we're just scoring goals to win games right now. We're not winning games due to goaltending and defense. We are a team that wins if we can actually crack the net.
Yeah. Possessing the puck would be a wonderful start.
Yeah. We just look. We are so
we
far.
We need to get Truba. Add him to the list.
Yeah. Can't get it out.
What was the Rangers' last game? Like, are the Wings just constantly playing after only like a day off, and we're just always looking slow? I just can't figure it out. This looks so bad.
We're just a team that doesn't come out ready. We just aren't. I don't know what goes on in that locker room, but
why though? Tell me why. Who's going to make the saves expected to make? I think statistically it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Landon, it's literally statistically the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember what the site was or what like broke it down, but there's something that Huso makes like the improbable saves more often, and then the ones that are like high probability of being saved he lets in, which is weird.
Yep. Which might just come down to volume at that point. Incredibly clutch goalie. Just.
Yeah, he's super clutch in the really tough spots, and then.
Oh my gosh. That pass really out to timing. The front by Zibanejad was real good. Okay, Red Wings power play. All right,
we're going to get a power play upcoming here, so we may get our first shot on net as a result. We might even get a first shot on net from the 6-on-5 here.
Let's see if we get in the zone, are we going to block Quick's view here at all?
All right.
Wasn't a bad idea. Wasn't a bad idea by Cider. That our team is really bad at reading plays and intercepting pucks. Sometimes I definitely think that you could look at a few of the goals that have been scored against us this year and be able to look at some defensive breakdowns on individuals, but I feel like we could also go back and look at Red Wings goals and start saying the same thing about other teams' defensemen. I literally just think it breaks down to playing way too passive defensively. Oh, Raymond with the shot?
Oh, he got blocked.
Playing way too passively defensively and not making our passes on breakouts are why we fail some games. Good play by the Rangers. I don't know why
we got a minute and a half.
I don't know why we're ringing around the boards when our 3 forwards are down in the one corner. I don't know what you expect to happen. Sloppy break in. And the puck is back out. First half of the power play successfully killed. Power play 2 getting their opportunity. And we pass it out beyond the blue line. All right, we should have an opportunity here. 30 seconds to go. We're set up. Cider up top. Oh. Puck cleared back out. That's going to do it for the power play.
What was that? Cool.
To nobody. Wrong blind passing through the middle. 5-on-5, 12.5. New York looks pretty fast. I don't know if I see that out of them. I don't think either team looks faster than the other. One just looks so much more ready to play.
We're not currently in play right now. We're looking at a replay. I think we're going to commercial.
Yeah. I would like to see our power play start taking the shots from the sides, because every team on the PK right now is just shutting down our bumper. Like, we can pass it down low, and then I can't tell you how many times we've seen a player just completely sell out for the pass to the back in the slot, and they block it every time. And we keep just hearing about it was so close. Well, how about we take the shot that we can take? I'm not the shoot the puck guy, but I'm the take what's given to you guy. They didn't bring a lot of pressure on that PK. That should have been much better. Our break-in, we're passing in people's skates, expecting them to catch it and be effective in the first 2 feet in the zone, and we aren't. Oh, we stop hitting the goalpost. Did we hit one? I thought Cider
I only
just
saw us miss the net.
What's that?
I said I only saw us miss the net.
Yeah, I think Raymond's shot was on net and it just kind of hit quick in the chest, but Siders was over the net. Forgot that Peter Laviolette is their coach. Does anyone know every team that he's coached for? I'm trying to think. Is it just Philly, Washington, and the Rangers? Is this just his third team? I swear there's like a fourth. I'm just not thinking of it. Oh, wow. Costin putting up the body, little reverse hit. Rangers miscommunicate on a change opportunity for the Red Wings. We're doing dump and chase and really doing a bad job at the chase.
Lord Venom, how legit is your stream? Is it a paid one, or are you on a free trial, if you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with a free trial.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Jacob, that is incredibly accurate. And we passed to nobody at the point again.
I am using a free trial. Yeah, that'll happen a little bit. You know, they don't want to give you they don't want to give you the full experience until you're done with the free trial, unfortunately. Yeah, we are currently at 10:45. It was expensive. I don't know anybody personally, except maybe my grandparents that still have cable, and they have like the one that gives them like Judge Judy and some game shows. It's not even HD.
Dude, have you seen some of the new game shows coming out? I've seen some ads for them. They actually look pretty good. I can't think of one specifically right now, but I have thought to myself, maybe I'll watch a game show soon.
Isn't it? See, it's not so bad getting an ad once in a while when it's catered to something you might be interested in, right?
Maybe.
You're seeing it now. Rangers are. Thought we were gonna get it out. Rangers possessing in our zone again. Shots are currently 10-1, and the score is 1-0 Rangers.
Oh, man. What is this Ranger strategy? They only have 2 forecheckers, and they keep their third guy super high to essentially play like a third defenseman just for passing opportunities out there. Because it feels like our defense are just collapsing in super hard, even our wingers. Whenever the puck gets out to a point, we take forever to get there. Oh my God, Woolman. Turnover right in front to Panarin. Sheesh.
This looks so bad. Ship it up the boards. Okay. All right, we're actually going to get out of the zone.
Costin with another reverse hit.
Okay. And it's gone. Rangers breaking out again.
They pull it back to keep possession. I do want to stress, I don't hate Costin's idea there because the other option was just go lose it in the neutral zone. It just did not seem like Wallman was on the same page as him to keep possession no matter what. Wallman was still on like I'm just going to be floating up right now. And Costin just needed him to sit back. That's off. I swear our top line is offside so much.
It's a problem with speed, man. That's why you never see Prawn going offside. He's behind the play.
Did you see Costin? He immediately started shaking his head no with a reverse. Like, no, you got to be better than that. Crimson every game. We just simply don't come out ready. It's becoming no longer a like, oh, this is happening, but more of like, this is what this team does. I actually like YouTube TV. I think easily accessible on any of my devices. Quality seems pretty solid. Easy to change channels.
But will you keep it if you're paying for your own account? Is it worth the price to you, or do you just enjoy having it?
How much is it?
There's the see that you know, a lot of people would say I actually like cable. I got all my channels, got all my this, all my that. I never miss a thing. But then when you pay for it yourself, it's like, oh, I think it's like up to like between 70 and 80 now.
During football and hockey season, probably. I think it'd be really difficult not to. Woo, it's $92 right now, Tommy. Woo. Maybe I can get that free trial.
Are you paying for more than the base plan? Because mine is so not $92, and I just double checked in case I missed a price hike.
Yeah.
I currently pay $72.99, but then during certain seasons, during the football season, I pay an additional $10.99 for Sports Plus, and that's what gives me like Red Zone and like a bunch of other stuff that I rarely use. But the main thing is for NFL Red Zone, and then I turn off NFL Red Zone after the season.
We're on the power play. We kicked Larkin out on the draw, but I'm surprised they called that penalty. Oh, good opportunity. Cat to Larkin. That was a real slow whistle. I believe it was called a hook on Larkin getting into the zone. All right, we got Ghost playing quarterback.
I don't know. I don't remember like how the name translates to our chat, but Core Z posted in our Discord how I watch you guys when you're live. They've got the game full screen, and then we are like picture in picture on the top right. That's hilarious. I love it.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Minute left in the power play. It's like we are going to get something set up, though.
Still power play number one. That's twice on this power play, Ghost.
God.
Can we please just take what is available?
We just chucked it down to him and he said he could dump it. Cool.
Why are we forcing? Why are we going crazy plays?
Because we bad out here.
Oh, Bill Burr's going to be there Friday. Cool.
You know who's in Detroit right now?
I do. Stevie Nicks.
Definitely not who I was talking about.
Okay. Well, they're at LCA tonight. Long story short, ended up looking up what was going on at LCA tonight for work. And I learned that Stevie Nicks is a woman. I always thought Stevie Nicks was a guy.
So the power play is not going well, and it is about to be over. And they're going to hit their guy out of the box. I think Sider played the body.
I'm so angry that we shoot the puck from the point with no one in front of the net. That save is easier than the warm-up shots that the Rangers take on quick. I don't understand. I'm so sick of it. If you know that the power play is ending, I don't even remember who it was. I'm going to go look. Comfer. When this is ending, how are we not just planting ourselves in front of the net? Sprung. Oh, it just sucks. It's just stupid. It's not good. Oops.
I mean, Tommy, there's not much positive to say about the Wings right now, so I could see why they would be positive on the Rangers. Well, if this is anything like previous games, just need to survive the first period without giving up too many goals here.
True.
If we can, maybe we sneak a goal in before the end of the period, but worst case scenario, ideally, you don't score, but you still manage to only be down by a goal, and then we start playing in the second period. Maybe it's a new strat to kind of preserve energy for the entire season. You just really try to play only defense and dump the puck out. Don't strain yourself too much.
And then have all your legs for the second and third.
Yeah. I don't like it, but it's what we're watching. What is this? Oh, look at this. You know what I would love to know is I'd love to like try skating on and like just feeling the ice quality back then.
Oh God. It had to be so hard, right? Like they had to just freeze, like go super hard on freezing that stuff and just make sure that it's cold enough at all times without like crazy good temperature control.
You could also look at it the other way and think they weren't able to keep it cold enough so it was softer. So it wasn't like super frozen.
There was that one outdoor game they had in like Nevada way back when. I think Gretzky played in it, and like they legitimately had puddles around the ice. What are we doing in our... Oh my God.
Rangers are possessing in our zone again.
Someone get the puck. That's twice on this shift. At least there was traffic. At least the puck went to the net and he couldn't just see it. Yeah, Michael, it's just what this team does.
So, now that we've gotten a whistle, if I'm gonna be silver lining guy and try to find the positive this game so far, it's that while we've had little to no offense, which is so far clearly the worst part of the game so far. Part of the Wings game so far. The only goal they gave up, it wasn't like a supreme scoring chance. He just got nipped. A great shot from an off angle, just scored. We're not seeing like a ton of Husso's not standing on his head keeping this 1-0. The Rangers are playing heavy puck possession, but they're not getting a ton of super high quality chances. That's about the only positive I can find so far with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first.
I'm with you on that. We just dump it out into the neutral zone and we lose. Like, we lose the neutral zone battles again. But are you seeing what I'm seeing with this, like, 3 guys up top, just 2 guys on the net? I don't think I've seen that very often, if ever. I wonder if that's scouting on us.
Let them come full tilt in the first minutes to tire them out. It's getting to the point where if it keeps happening and working, you might be onto something here. It's there's too small of a sample size to believe that could be true. But if it okay, I'll say this: if we come out hot in the second and we play really well the rest of the game, and it looks totally different. I'm starting to feel suspicious that there's a hidden game plan.
In the 2024 Red Wings Stanley Cup video, Larkin's gonna come on and say, like, "Oh, at the start of the year, we just let people tire themselves out." A lot of time for these Rangers defensemen to get the puck out.
Yeah, they could be trying to freeze the other goalie too. Don't let him get that, kind of let him cool down from warmups and then bam, surprise him in the second.
And our breakout sucks again. Rangers in the neutral zone.
A rocky strat. This
Our
could be an
breakout
8-mile
sucks.
strat.
Oh boy.
Eminem always did like to go second.
Oh, Jacob. Braun has been slow. Noticeably slow this year. He knew it was just a matter of time until that age caught up with him, and I think it did this year. I think this is the first year you can really see it. How do they just win the draw? And the first guy to touch the puck for the Rangers gets to skate 10, 15 feet in and rip a shot from the face-off dot. Well, it's because we have our defenseman lining up against the board, so he's not going to go pressure that up there. So as long as the defenseman that gets the draw for the Rangers just steps to the outside, he's got a lane. Huh. Don't like that. Oh! That looked like a blindside. Ghost turned back towards the bench. I'm sure we're going to see that in the replay between some whistles here, but damn, Ghost had no idea that was coming. Good keep by Woolman. There we go. Some possession. Oh, sprung off the bar. He's hit the most posts for us this year, right? He's got like 3 or 4 posts now. God, Blake Wheeler looks like Milan Lucic on skates right now. That's crazy. Crimson, you did. Crimson did call the bar. Person loose pucks in areas and know the wings aren't cycling. Yeah. Maybe also faster than his teammates last year too. Yeah. Red Wings are likely faster this year, but
Well, those Rangers are screwed now. They only got one goal in there.
ooh.
That didn't look too bad.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, I got tipped too.
I know Valeno has a post. Crimson, that's pretty good. Oops.
Well,
I will be right back. I'm going to go grab some water.
now time for the longest and most boring intermission in sports. NHL intermissions. I'll say this. I went to a Pistons game this week. Sunday. Me and my lady went to the Pistons game. And one observation I have to make is that they keep things entertaining during timeouts, between quarters. But anytime I go to a hockey game, and you guys, maybe you guys are different. Maybe you guys find like the stuff they do on the screen more entertaining. But anytime I'm at a Wings game, middle of the period hits, I don't feel like walking around and going and buying anything. I'm sitting there playing on my phone for that like 20-minute timer that's on the screen. Just bored, just waiting for it. It feels like it takes forever. Basketball game, the entertainment was cool. It was a good time. I feel like even football, like the halftime watching on TV isn't super slow. Hockey intermissions, man, they take a long time.
Yeah, it's not great. It's really not great.
Even the Michigan Panthers had a what that one guy.
That one guy.
The DJ guy.
Oh my God. I feel so bad for that guy. This gives another one of those irritating games. Normally leads to a loss. I don't think the Rangers are playing the trap game. I don't feel the same way I do against like the Jets, Islanders, and Panthers. It's just our power play strategy is just completely hit the pooper, which is pretty crazy with how well it was going. You would think they'd be able to adapt and do the thing that more teams would like to do. And giving those shots to DeBrincat and Wallman and Sprong in the spots that they're in would be nice. But it feels like we're going for the complicated play more often than not.
Except for 5 minutes because they want to play commercials. Oh, yeah, I believe that too.
Yeah.
It just feels like intermissions, man. They just take... It's tough because it sucks in person and at home. Like, there's not enough... Like, player interviews suck.
Yep.
They're never good unless they're controversial. And usually when they're controversial, it's every network clinging on to the fact that they didn't say the norm. Yep. Like, they say one on it. That's why they'll never do it. Because anytime a player says anything remotely honest, it gets blown up into something stupid. I would love trash talk. If all the networks and everyone didn't make it out to be like, oh, he's being cocky. He's being way too cocky. And everybody just enjoyed the entertainment value that comes with it. But nope. Hockey intermissions have no entertainment value whatsoever, and they take way too damn long.
I think that also stretches out to like the general hockey community at the same time, though. Like, locker room talk and the talk on the ice, like everyone loves it and they love hearing all the mic'd up stuff. But the moment that someone would come out into an interview and say something negative, that's when everyone's gonna be like, whoa, show some class. And you're like, dude, did you not hear what he said on the ice? Like, how are we only putting the spotlight on when we want them to be entertaining?
Yep. I think the internet ruined everything.
Think of for some odd looking people. Power play needs to create space. I think they're honestly being given space right now, Jacob. They are not applying a ton of pressure on our quarterback or our two wings. They just aren't. The opportunities are there to pass at the top of your umbrella right now. We simply aren't taking it, and we're trying to ghost twice on the last power play. Tried to go from the quarterback spot down to our corner guy. A lot of people to beat. A lot of people who are only looking for you to pass to beat at that moment. How do you explain Leon Draisaitl do is blunter than a brick? I mean, yeah, I really like the one interview that he had when someone asked him, like, why are you being so pissy? And he's like, what do you want? Like, I think they just lost a playoff game, and for some reason, you know, some journalist took that as the opportunity to be like, why are you upset? Why do you think? They show emotion, and then they're just known as being pissy. They don't show emotion, suddenly they don't care. It really does feel like a lose-lose situation for any hockey player who goes up there and doesn't simply repeat the one of 10 phrases. We didn't show up tonight. We didn't get enough pucks on net. We didn't move our feet enough.
Well, because what happens if like let's say a player says we're gonna go out there on Saturday and we're winning on Saturday.
You get the Mark Messier, the guaranteed win.
No, it depends. Did you win or lose? If you win, it goes down in history. Like he called his shot. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That's awesome. But if you lose, it gets clipped, and you're like, "Wow, this is what happens when you count your eggs before they hatch, or when you go and you get all cocky. This is what happens to you." So it's like nobody wants to be entertained. They just want to ruin it.
Landon, you think it might not be the right strategy for the guys out there? I can show you a few Wallman goals that might suggest differently. I can show you some Sprong shots that might suggest a little differently. I won't say that Sider's a tremendous shot from up top. I think Ghost can be okay with it. But if you're putting guys on those wings that can't shoot the puck, what are we doing?
I want captains of teams to be like I want them to have to cut like a WWE promo before like a big game. Like how to like call out the other team.
I don't think of the Rangers as a rival at all. I think they're just trying to pump up this game for more than what it is. Like original 6 matchups don't feel like they mean too much anymore at all.
Yeah,
maybe
there's 1,000
Cup,
teams.
but maybe that would be a cool angle. But Phil Kessel was the gift that kept giving on interviews. I haven't paid attention to many of his. I think him playing into the hot dog meme and everything after he won the cup and he was on the golf course and filled the Stanley Cup full of hot dogs, I thought that was gold. This
is why podcasts do so well. The ones like the big ones that get like that get players and athletes on them is because that's the only time you feel like you get like a little bit of honesty.
Yep.
You know, because they like just talk to them. but between periods and all that, when it's just like default question, I've asked the same thing a million times. Robert Rodriguez, woo! Thank you so much. Thank you for being a supporter. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
They ask the same default question, like they're going to get anything with the default answer. But then you go and watch them. I've watched some hockey players on it. I watched some Lions go on these podcasts and stuff like that, and it's just cool hearing them talk a little more casually. Like, they don't go out there and say like dumb stuff, but like just getting them in a more casual environment, being asked actual interesting question. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the one that I think of that I think I just enjoy the most in general is the 33rd team, when they have Amon Ra and his brother. I can never remember his first name and I feel bad, but his brother on
it's like Aquarius or something.
Yeah.
Equinicius.
His brother on the Bears. When they talk to each other, you actually
Lord Venom says smash that like button. Thank you, Lord Venom. We love that.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much, Lord.
you. And thank you to whoever also just subbed to the channel. If you're just coming in, this is your first time, make sure you sub to the channel. We do some watch alongs for hockey games. We do weekly recap videos. We throw in some middle of the week, random Red Wing topic videos, but all Red Wings content here. And if you don't want any of that and you want to be a part of it directly, make sure you join the Discord that Billy's about to put in a link to in the chat right now. More of you have actually joined the Discord since last week, and it's so chill just being able to talk about the Wings with you guys, like between games and just whenever something pops up in hockey news. Hey, I actually saw it this time.
Yeah, that's so funny. I still don't.
So yeah, appreciate it, guys. You guys have been awesome.
Absolutely. Equanimous, that's right. But hearing those two like talk as brothers, like you can tell that, they're incredibly comfortable with one another, getting a little more insight into how they feel about the league in general, the other things that are going on in it.
Dude, it's like pulling teeth to get one to like actually like give credit to the other, though, and I find that hilarious.
Yes.
You glad we got Alex DeBrincat? He's a great addition to the team. Absolutely, especially for the price. Your Corsi in the Discord. I think I can make like notes, like personal notes. I can like remember. How do you do that? Is it? I swear there's like a note thing you can do.
I thought so too.
Oh yeah, you click on them and click to add notes. So I'm gonna put Jacob C on YouTube. Got it.
Perfect. Does everyone get to see that?
No. It's your own personal note. Believe me, if everyone can see that, I've made mistakes in the last few years. Who are the Red Wings rivals in 23? Ottawa, and that's it. I'd like to think Toronto. I don't think they feel the same way. So it's interesting. I don't believe there is an obvious rival. For me, it feels like you need to it feels like a true rivalry takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But from what I have seen, Ottawa's probably the closest to a competitive rivalry. And now, you could like hate teams. That doesn't make it a rivalry. So like I hate Boston. I don't think there's a rivalry. I don't think Boston fans give, two shits about the Red Wings because we're not a threat. So like, why do you care? And like the Avalanche rivalry, it's dead. Like there's a history there, but the rivalry's dead. There's nothing, like we don't play each other often enough. There's nothing going on there. There's just the history of it. Blackhawks is unfortunately probably going to become the same thing. Now, the reason Ottawa has a really good chance to be our rival is because we're on a very similar trajectory. Memes aside, yes, they're having a terrible start. We're having a much better start, but the trajectory is the same. We're expected to be competitive in the playoffs around the same time.
Yeah.
So combine that with playing them as often as we will, that means you're going to get you're going to have a higher chance of playing games that matter to both teams. That's going to create emotion. That's going to create the rivalry. So really, it's really kind of just the Rangers right now, but I also feel like when you're not very competitive and you're not playing meaningful games, it's tough to have that emotion make you feel that way. So once we, like the first time we make the playoffs, like, because the closest I have in recent years would have been Tampa.
Yep.
Because we kept playing Tampa in the playoffs and we kept getting bounced. So like there was this hatred for Tampa. They kept staying good. We dove headfirst into the gutter. They don't care about us, and there's no emotion there anymore. Wait till we make the playoffs for like 2 years straight. You're going to start feeling some strong emotions for more than just a couple teams.
Yep.
I think rivalries nowadays are born in the playoffs, playing over and over, because there's not like rivalries aren't the way they used to be, where it was kind of like, because there's not enough like, you know, legit
violence.
Yeah, it's not as violent of a game as it once was. So really, rivalries are completely dependent on competitive emotion, I feel like.
Yeah.
And very rarely now is it due to an event that sparked a violent like hatred for each other.
Yeah, I would say I feel more of the rivalry feelings with Tampa still. But I understand that they probably don't feel the same way. So if you just take like the overall look at it, yeah, it's probably Ottawa. But I also think it's an extremely weak one. If you had to pick one, it's probably Ottawa. But
well, that's just it. We don't have like again, there's no like it's not a violent sport anymore in the sense that like at least compared to what it used to be. So if we've been as bad as we have been for as long as we have been, we're not playing any emotional games. So like, yeah, of course we're not going to build up a bunch of rivalries. It's coming though. It's coming. You're going to start to feel a more updated, and also rivalries are mutual or they don't exist. That's it. There is no such thing as a one-way rivalry. If the other team does not care about you and the other fan base does not care about you, you're not in a rivalry. You just hate them probably because they're better than you. So why Tampa would be more one-sided, just like, yep.
Yeah, adrenaline. It was them really just putting the end to our streak of being good, really. So we had so many reasons to dislike them. They kept beating us in the playoffs. They got us right at the tail end of our dynasty, really. And I guess I can't use the term dynasty because it was quite a bit later, but you know, our playoff streak. Like having to watch Datsuk play his last game against them and stuff like that, I think it just leaves sour taste in our mouth.
I don't know, Crimson. I wouldn't. I doubt that's a Red Wing specific behavior.
Yeah, I think they are just pieces to everybody. I firmly just believe that the Boston organization fosters and grows awful humans.
The sky may be blue and the Leafs may be brown, but these wings are red. Let's go, Red Wings.
Let's go,
Thank you, Black Shinobi. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Appreciate it.
It's funny because he could have said the Leafs may also be blue. Sky may be blue. The Leafs might also be blue. These wings are red. I like it. Pangiapani scum.
Second period has started, by the way. If you're trying to sync up with us, this will be your chance. Our timer is at 19, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36.
Have you seen that TikTok trend in the sports world of like that black and white photo of Bugs Bunny looking like super fancy? And they say something like, and the puck is dumped in the zone. Ben Schrock goes back to grab it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Wings have been scored on. Have you seen that trend? Like the sliding the photos
I thought
over?
you were commenting on what was happening right now.
No.
Okay, well,
It's a
because what's
TikTok
actually
trend.
happening is the Wings are about to go on a power play. So like, you were confusing the hell out of me.
Listening to the full sentence does help.
All right, we're gonna get another shot on the power play.
They're starting with number 2. I don't know.
Kick him out.
I don't know if that was line 1 that started the period or not, and that's why, but
This is a big mistake letting period 2 Red Wings go on the power play. Rangers they've not done the scouting report on what we do when the first period is over. I'm feeling confident right now. We're gonna score on this one.
oh. Good job by Comfer. Jesus.
Rangers got a 2-on-1. Couldn't get it off.
I just remembered Trocheck is a Red Wing killer, by the way. He's like Devin Setaguchi for the Sharks.
Wings are going to break out with 1:20 left in the power play. Rangers did get a change on that.
You remember how good Devin Setaguchi used to do against the Red Wings? Like, I would love to see his normal career stats versus the Red Wings. He would slaughter us.
Basically fanned on it. That sucks.
Fan for fan, though.
All right, we'll get a face off just outside their zone. 1:13 left in the power play.
Power play 1.
Way to go, Larkin. Gonna wrap it around to DeBrincat. We're gonna set up and we lose the puck. Bounces out of the zone.
I wish DeBrincat would just hold it. Just read what Zibanejad is doing. It was so obvious he was just gonna target Ghost. Please just hold on to that puck.
Breaking back in with 50 seconds left in the power play.
Our break-in is brutal.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm gonna try again. 30 seconds left in the power play.
Did we ice it?
And we iced it.
Oh!
Oof. Tough start. Second period, not looking much better than the first.
Asses, boys. Asses. They are important.
Yeah, we have not actually gotten a shot on net in this power play. And they are going to fire down.
We have not connected on 2 passes in the offensive zone on this power play.
Well, that's going to count as a power play shot.
Just a literal
I will
floater.
not. So I'm going to go ahead and say that is a power play without an actual shot on net. I refuse to count that as a shot.
I am with you.
Who shot that?
Ghost.
Never mind. That's a shot. It's a shot. It's a shot. It's a shot. It's a shot. That's for personal reasons. That is a shot on net.
God. So we win the face-off, but it goes all the way down. Even strength, 17 to go in the second. Offsides again. Do we just practice on different sized dice? Are these blue lines like a foot inside to where it usually is? Also, did you know in college hockey, you can play an Olympic-sized rink? Like, if you just want your home rink to be Olympic-sized, you just can.
That's cool.
thought that was really odd. I just didn't believe the person who was telling me it.
I've wanted that in the NHL for a long time.
Up the boards, Raz stops it. They keep it in. Pressure is on for the Rangers. We don't get the puck out again. Back deep in our zone. There we go. We connected on something to get the puck out. Is that like your home rink, Landon? Or is it just like a kind of once in a while, one of your opponents? We don't connect on another breakout pass again, so the Rangers keep pressure in our zone. I can just create a button of me recorded saying that, and I can just hit it over and over in a game. Big saves by Husso is Jacob Trouba, I believe, is dicing up our defense. I did not misspeak. I meant Jacob Trouba. Oh my gosh, good job. He couldn't see the puck.
And just rockets it over the net. Ah. When you only got 6 shots, when you get opportunities like that, just make the goalie make the save. Make the goalie make the save.
Yep.
Hit the net.
Yep.
Just hit the net at this point.
No ice.
It's one thing if you're already peppering the goalie and he's stopping everything, so you need to try to get the finest corner possible. Soaring it over the net when you've got 6 shots almost halfway through the entire game.
You're on
hit
track
the
to
net.
have 15 shots this game.
Hit the net.
Ugh. We can't pass. Good pressure by the Wings here.
So
Good
close.
keep in. Line number 1 out here, though. Start a cycle. Shot. Oh, right into the glove. Oh,
it was
it
a quick
fell
shot.
out.
I like the quick release. I'll take that.
That was
You
good.
made quick do something.
It was a good little series of events. I like this commercial. Husso. Not Husso. UC Saros. Jesus.
Landon, I just want to say I'm kind of excited I'm playing you this week in fantasy.
No goal.
Since like everyone meaningful on your team is either an IR or on a bye week.
Fabry's a curse like Eric Carlson. You know, Pittsburgh has been doing really bad, huh? Oh my gosh. Tampa at the end of 2 is beating Montreal 4-0. Dang. Why can't I find standings? There it is. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're the last in the Metro. They're tied with Ottawa for worst in the conference. They have what? Tied for oh my god. Right now, goal differential means nothing. Ottawa Senators are +3. Penguins are +5. I guess they just beat the Sharks 10-1. So you know what? I'm going to take that back a little bit. But
Back from commercial.
DeBrincat's using a Sherwood? Get that guy a real stick, huh?
It's not good sticks.
I mean, Sherwood's probably fine. They're all just the same. It's just branding.
I was going to say, it was working pretty good early in the year.
And when the Rangers dump it up the boards, we don't pressure their forwards. So Panarin gets to corral an awful puck and get all the time in the world to just hit his center, breaking out. That's crazy. We don't get those opportunities. Other teams don't let us do that. Are they not landing? Your team needs to get that together. I'm a Bauer boy at this point. They bought Easton, so they actually just re-released the Synergy. The silver and the yellow. Rangers, good pressure right now. Good cycling. We're bringing pressure, though. I like to see this versus what was happening earlier. Yep. I take it all back. This sucks.
Pressure led to ops and over-aggression. Now we're going on the penalty kill, which I'm sure will be fine.
Yeah, that's the stick I use now, Landon.
What was the penalty?
The hook on the right in front of the net. Stick was
I
lateral.
thought it was in the corner.
No. Stick was parallel with the ice on the gloves. They're going to call it. So it looks like we're bringing some pressure, but it don't matter. They score.
2-0 Rangers. They needed like 4 seconds on their power play to score, and we had 3 power plays and I think got like a shot.
Huh. Do you see what's happening with this?
What?
Just had a guy planted in front, messing with Husso's vision. They took a shot when we gave him the opportunity to. Not calculus. It's a really good tip, but fact is
How many sides do hockey sticks have now?
What's that?
Landon said they can never go back to a 4-sided stick. Do they add sides or take them away?
So depending on your handedness, they made a 5th one.
Oh, you're playing with triangles, Landon?
So where your thumb would be.
Wait,
like
who's
resting.
on the...
Look like Rangers?
Ah. No. Here we go again. Another Ranger power play. They're on pace to
It's a penalty.
score the next 6 seconds.
Oh, boy.
I gave it to Christian Fisher.
Crimson, the price that you would have to pay be obnoxious.
I'm not sure there's a price I wouldn't pay right now if he'd be on the team.
Oh, Connor
game.
McDavid, yeah.
I'm not sure there is a list of names on this roster I would not give up.
You know what? This offseason, when we were talking about what would it take for DeBrincat, multiply that by 2, and it'd probably be what it takes for.
Okay.
It's 3-0.
This might be we're approaching one of those games in Chell where they could potentially outscore our shots on net if this keeps up.
You know, we always say that's a sign of a bad team. What's Huso supposed to do? Yeah, we're leaving Huso out to dry. Absolutely. First one was a snipe. Second one, a beautiful tip. Third one, a pass out to the high slot for a one-timer. Those are grade A scoring opportunities.
On the bright side, Larkin almost did a cool move.
Oh, it doesn't make it into the net. Larkin with the shot from the slide of the side of the slot. Oh, that was a good play. How does that not connect? How does the Mata pass to Larkin there not connect? What happened? Did I just miss a defenseman slapping it off his stick there for the icing? Hopefully that's what happened. Hopefully I'm just stupid. Come on, Kenny. Do us a solid before you get fired. Kenny, make that trade and you have a job in the Red Wings front office again.
That would get investigated so quick.
All right, good Red Wings cycle here out of the zone.
Red Wings announced they've hired Connor Stallion.
Man.
He's wearing sunglasses like at the hockey game.
Yeah. Fisher thinking he's Trocheck.
I mean, he's shooting the puck.
I know.
You know, at least we're throwing it at the net here. Like we've shot the puck more in the last 2 minutes than we did the whole first. How far we are into the damn second period. It is brutal.
There's so much to improve. And it just feels like over the last week and a half, maybe, it's just continuously the same problems.
This team beat Boston on Saturday.
Oh, I love looking at Twitter. I just love looking at Twitter. I understand. I could only imagine what it's like to be a player on one of these teams. You should not have social media. You should just simply never look at it. Huso sucks. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What else is out there? We have a goaltending problem. I don't know if my eyes could have rolled any further back in my head. He elaborated a little bit and said, even if they're not on him, it would be nice if he could come up with a big timely save. Who have you been watching? It just doesn't seem like we ever get that. Who have you been watching? I mean, yeah, Landon, it's the NHL. Anyone's going to go out and can beat anyone any night, except for the Sharks. Patrick Waugh can save us. True. Like, teams aren't going to win. Your team's not going to win by scoring 0 goals. And we are really looking like we're on pace to have 2 shutouts against us within 3 games. What is happening?
That's why Zadina was so sure he'd get a chance to play over there. 4-0 Rangers.
I'm not going to lie. Our defense looks like ass. We can't pass. We can't pass. We can't make a single good decision in our own zone right now. Jacob, if I had to guess, there is a decision made on the bench that we need to stop just dumping the puck up the boards and we need to try to possess it and to make some passes. Well, problem is it doesn't look like we've practiced that at all. Or if we have, we're still really bad at it. Because Wallman's done it, Mata's done it. There was another defenseman this game that had a really bad turnover right in front of our net. Maybe it was Wallman a couple times, but it honestly feels like it's a conscious decision not to dump the puck up the boards right now, which is what a good team would do. We're just like not supporting one another or something. Because we aren't just dumping the puck out anymore like we have the rest of the game, because that wasn't working. So we changed it up. We let their pressure do twice as much work as it should, because when we do hold on to the puck, we still don't know what to do with it. Time to bring up Edvinsson. I don't know what that means in terms of like who you have to like scratch or potentially send through waivers if they're not injured. But
damn, Larkin just got put on his butt.
He did. Big Trouba.
And if I know Larkin, We might be on the penalty kill soon. It may have pissed Larkin off. Combine that with being down 4-0, and
oh my gosh,
good
what
pass.
a play!
Okay.
Petrie, please. Petrie, please, God. That looked like it went 4 feet high and wide. Oh.
You know his dad played for the Tigers?
See, like right there and right there again, when these defensemen are just controlling the puck instead of dumping it out. That's what our defensemen are trying to do, but they can't. Whether, and like I said, whether that's just due to never practicing or to what, that what they just did for their breakout to now have this opportunity was so key to it instead of just dumping it out. We can't do it.
We have 11 shots.
But Nino just made a fool out of Ghost. I don't know how the puck didn't look like it ever made it to the net. Didn't look like Husso had to make a save, but that's crazy. All of this, that entire pressure is from their defensemen not blowing the play in their own zone, breaking out, controlling the entire way.
Well, guys, you know, as is tradition, whenever the Wings are down 5-0 or more, anyone who's not currently subbed to the channel has to, in order to try to bring some good luck. So let's give it a shot. Let's put on those rally caps and make sure we sub so that when they play a good game, you can be here for that one, because this is brutal.
And they're going to get Wallman on the cross check. It's a good call. That's a good call. Why are you doing this? What led you to think that putting your stick across the back of a Ranger right now would do this team any good? But hey, look at that. Husso can't see again. Husso
Hey, one of you
can't
guys
see the puck.
One of you actually subbed when I said that. Shout out that human. Oh. Well, I believe we agreed on a 6-0 mercy rule for watch along. So we are 1 goal away.
I'm ending the stream the moment the puck goes in that net.
We're gonna score next, and it's gonna be the last goal of the game. We're gonna be stuck here watching a 5-1 game.
Our defense is getting exposed on these forechecks.
Our offense doesn't look any better.
You know what? If they're gonna do it, if they're gonna put a 6 goal in, and we're gonna shut this thing down, please God do it soon, because I got to go into work early tomorrow.
I just thought are they gonna pull Reimer or put Reimer in?
You could, but I mean, you've got to do a real good job of letting Husso know this game is not his fault.
He's a professional. I think he understands.
I mean, yeah, I think there's still a nice support system that you should have in place.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, do a real good job almost gives the feeling of like probably an unnecessary feeling of coddling. I think the dude knows, like, it ain't the night, dude. Just go sit. It's not you. But we're not gonna make you sit out there and just get peppered on a night that's clearly not it.
just frustrates me because I know there are going to be so many Red Wings fans. See who so sucks. JJ, I don't even know what I could do if that happens. I don't know what I could do entertainment wise for you guys. I wanted to offer something, but didn't it feel like that was going in, Josh? Didn't that just feel like it was going to go in?
I was daydreaming. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see it. We should watch along a different game. Check in with some random ass team.
Oh,
Lord Venom. Well, guys, this isn't what I expected. I'm off to bed, like the stream. Good night, everyone. As always, thanks for the watch along. Lord Venom, we really appreciate that.
yep. Thank you so much, buddy. Have a good sleep.
Thank you for all the love and support that you've been given since we started doing this. Really appreciate it, Venom.
My God, that was a guy just alone in front of our net if the pass makes it there.
Yeah, Adrenaline, you could have done that for this game.
As long as Lafreniere doesn't score today, I'm okay. At this point, that's going to be my W.
That would have been hilarious. Lafreniere actually almost scored right after Billy said that. Well, most
Snyder got
welcome. You
hit
guys are
pretty hard.
awesome. We appreciate it. We really, really appreciate that. We've enjoyed making the videos. We've enjoyed most of the watch alongs. Some of these are tough, but it's been a good time. It's been awesome meeting you guys.
Oh. Something like a stick blade going behind the net made me think the puck was in the net.
Right, Adrenaline. We can all just be sad together.
Oos. Oos. You know, if this was a 1-1 game right now, we'd be going who's. So you can't pass. Oos. This is really deflating. Oh, that's close. Pretty more evenly matched. Yeah. I mean, really, tonight boils down to like just early on our power play not being able to do anything. We had so many opportunities to do something. And if you watch the Rangers on that power play, they're not afraid to shoot from afar. They're like, okay, if you're going to clog down low, we're going to shoot from up here. But the Red Wings are the opposite. Feels like we're insanely stubborn. And we're like, well, you know what? We're going to get this puck to Larkin no matter what. Perron, pass to Larkin. Everyone pass to Larkin in the slot, and that's how we're going to do it because that's how it worked early. What's up, Righteous? Can build with relying on comebacks? Yeah. It's a lot more tiring to play from behind than it is from ahead.
Well, my prediction's right so far for the week.
Mine's not.
I just said we outright gonna lose this one, so I'm 1 for 1.
Look at you sharing Patreon exclusive spoilers. Sounds like low confidence. Could that be an actual coaching tactic? I'm going to put it to the players more than anything, Spencer, but it feels like they were so confident in themselves with it working early that why would they change anything? And just simply not setting themselves up to take those shots. All of our passes in the umbrella are literally just trying to open up the defense rather than them being open for shooting opportunities. But if you watch the Rangers, when they're passing over to Panarin on that wing spot, he's winding up for shots. He's squared up to shoot. The puck is being put in the wheelhouse. Sometimes he shoots. Other times he faked it and he just put it down to Kreider. They're taking what is given to them. They are making everyone a shooting and scoring threat on the power play, except for Kreider, who I guess is just a threat because he's in front of the net. But we also don't put anyone there that seems to care to block the vision. It just feels like you're compiling issue on issue on issue, meaning your chances of any success just keep dwindling. Do you know what I'm talking about on their power play, Josh?
Vaguely. Damn. Oh, morale going to Sweden is going to be rough. Yeah.
Got to work tuning in. What the hell is crap? Getting some serious Ned vibes with Huso. Ace, I know you said you're just tuning in. Maybe Huso could have had the first one, but it looked like he got nipped pretty good. The second one was a tip in on a power play where Huso couldn't see the puck. Third one was a one-timer in the slot. Fourth one was just a shot from the slot. We had all the time in the world to pick his corner. And the fifth goal was another screened shot. It's very difficult to blame Huso for this game and completely let our defense off the hook for absolutely brutal breakouts and inability to connect on the first pass out of the zone. Ace, I'm just shooting you straight on my opinion. I'll blame a goalie plenty when I really believe it. I just keep looking at what we're doing defensively, what we're doing on this power play, and the last person on my my blame chart is Huso right now. Says going to be enough to keep us around the game, but I don't think they're good enough to steal us games. Yes, Red Winger. I would agree with that entirely. But like the other game, their goalie only gave up 1 goal. It was a little fluky. We put up 0. How does no one, regardless
We're about
of
to
what
put up
your
0 again?
Yeah, regardless of what your goals for per game is, if in a matter of 3 games you get shut out twice, there's a problem. There's a problem in the NHL if you are getting shut out multiple times in a week. TNT guys are going to talk about the power play, and you get to see it here. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with Chelios here. Maybe. I think power plays want you to commit a defenseman solely to Kreider.
What I was taught my entire life lines up with what he is saying. I will say that. You may have like a different, just as like a viewer, but that is exactly what I was told my entire life. Is not to let that guy, and the 2 defensemen were supposed to communicate, not literally, but complement each other, of not letting the guy in front have their way with your goalie.
Yeah.
So yes, he's right. Unless things have changed and he is just completely wrong in his 80 years of hockey experience at this
I
point.
think someone has to be on him, but like to full out just commit to him, like Schrock couldn't leave at all.
That's not what he said. He said he had to sprint back to him quicker. He said he didn't react quick enough to move to him.
I don't think you could have. I think for him to be on him there, he would have had to not leave.
I'm with you, Jacob. He needed to get back there, and he didn't really make any effort to. Because even slightly getting in his way or bumping him makes that tip a million times harder for him.
I'm not
But giving him that free range is, especially at that level, it's a freebie.
I want to see it again.
Yep. Even the slightest nuisance to that player can make something that requires such precision, like a tip in like that, incredibly more difficult.
Yes. I don't think you're wrong, Sneezy. These last few games, I think just a lot of pressure is being put on our defensemen to make passes, and they can't. Some positives of the game.
My only positives that I had earlier went away.
Yeah.
My only positives that was that Huso wasn't having to make any big saves, and we were only down 1-0, and they were actually doing a good job of not giving up a ton of like huge scoring opportunities. And then they gave up 4 goals, so all my positives went away. There's really not much positive to look at to pull from this game. This is honestly, it's kind of like what the mentality was with the Lions and the Ravens game. Of just, there are some games you just kind of need to toss. Yeah, sure, you can learn from it, but sometimes a terrible game is going to happen, and you're going to do more harm than good. Just completely overanalyzing this game. Like, this is a bad game. It's just a bad game. You got to move on from it. Don't kill your whole week on this one game.
Glad the message came across clear, Ace. It's very difficult to think of anything that has gone well. No individual has impressed me.
Only positive is that I am right so far on my prediction for the week. I know it doesn't do you guys any good, but I did pretty good last week too, so I'm on a good streak.
I'm really trying, Ace. I'm really trying to think of, like, through the entire lineup, someone that I've enjoyed watching tonight.
Penalty kills been ass. Power play ass.
Power play 10
goaltending
times worse.
Not spectacular. Yeah, not every goal is your fault, but that doesn't mean you're having a great game either.
Yep.
Offensive forecheck, awful. Defensive pressuring, awful. Everything's bad.
I mean, Sneezy, yeah, if you had to pick someone who's had the best game on the Red Wings, it's
Reimer.
probably
Reimer has not given up a goal.
Probably DeBrincat, just because he got our best shot. That's a lie. Petrie had a better shot. At least, like, opportunity. But as for, like, best shot on net, it's DeBrincat's. No one has had a chance to show anything positive because we've made 2 passes after a breakup. Yeah, we have not made 2 passes after one. I would love to just create like a consecutive pass counter for this team. If I was involved in the Red Wings organization and analyzing things that are going wrong for us, I would invest a lot of time in how many consecutive passes have the Rangers connected on versus us.
JG, if we win this game tomorrow, I will go buy the jersey of whoever gets the game winner.
I will go with them. Wow, puck don't lie. That should have been a penalty.
When I was at the Pistons game, they had a section of this like screw it sales on like players that weren't on the team anymore.
Yeah.
They had a whole rack of Kubalik jerseys.
It's just a matter of time till he's back.
It was still like $300. It's crazy.
For real?
Yeah.
I remember there was like a Christopher N jersey that was still like $250. Can anyone tell me the last time Christopher N played for us? Maybe late 2018? I think he also had a signed puck in there. I think our friend Fish bought a signed Christopher N jersey.
If you won this, you go buy a Marchand jersey. I'll tell you what, if this was a playoff game, then I would be willing to go that far. I don't think I'm willing to get a Marshawn jersey to win in like week 4 against the Rangers. I think I'm good. I at least want the item to be something I want to keep.
Oh yeah, the Bert and Ernie line. Oh man. Team is putting me to sleep. Intermission's putting me to sleep. So who do we play next? The Canadiens? JJ, I think Columbus is the last one. I think Columbus is Saturday. Oh, we had Tuesday, Rangers, Thursday, Canadiens, Saturday, Columbus, maybe? Wow. Will Detroit make the playoffs? Is it a plus 120? Montreal's on the comeback. That's right. They're playing Tampa. You know, I think it's ESPN or someone that during NFL like half times, they started putting a timer on how long until it comes back. I want that for this. I want this for the NHL. Are you clicking the love? Who's clicking the love? Look at all that love. Lose big or go home, as they say. Losing is one thing. Playing these bad games aren't even entertaining. With you, Dominator. It feels like there's nothing good. Ace was asking about it. There's nothing positive for the Red Wings out of this game. Zero. Oh, the NHL app will tell you? What happened to my NHL app? I thought I had a widget for it. Now it's gone. So we're starting on the power play. And I swear to God, if we don't change this strategy even a little bit, I'll lose my mind. Oh, ace, you're so right. That would be nice. Yeah, TNT only takes like a couple games a night. They take a 7 or a 7:30 and like a 10 and a 10:30. All right, let's hear. Do we get shut out, guys? Yes or no? Doesn't it feel like this power play might be our last best opportunity to do something?
I would really like to hope that we're not about to get shut out, but boy, does it feel like because like it's not like Quick's out here standing on his head and one's bound to go through. The offense has just been brutal.
He made an amazing save on Petrie, but yeah,
That
overall,
doesn't,
he's
but that doesn't
been
apply. Like we're not. He's not out here making big saves, and one is bound to go in. Like the offense would have to look completely different for me to feel like, oh yeah, we're not going to get shut out, but we're definitely going to lose.
the Wallman's quarterbacking, goes over to Brinket, tries to take the shot. You know what? I don't think I've seen DeBrinket take that one time or once all year. It's something different. Big save by Huso on best opportunity on any of our power plays have been for the Rangers twice now. We took Ghost off power play one, which is a really good call with some of the passes he was making. This is the problem of a right-handed guy on the right side. DeBrinket is worthless on that play. Did you see where he was?
I did.
What good are you there? You are nothing there. It was actually a really good pass and shot. I thought it might have just been like one that got stuffed into the pad. That's a blocker save by Huso. What good is DeBrinket down there? That irritates me so bad. Guess beggars can't be choosers. At least someone over there is shooting. Step two is hitting the net with it. Another pass, indoor skates at the blue line. Do you think Quick made the save there, or did we just miss the net again?
Felt like a miss.
Same.
It's also a Ranger team without Fox. We can't fucking get a single goal, and we're just incredibly rarely getting a actual scoring opportunity.
I'm now realizing I've been muted. Raz, why are we just dumping that puck out? You had two players shooting up the middle for you, both waiting for the pass, and you took more time to try to get the angle on your stick to lift the puck out rather than just pass it to the middle. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 great passes. Everyone in stride, right on tape. Broke out, broke in, shot from the high slot off the bar. Whew. Ace, it's real hard to defend Raz. It's real hard. He's not feeling as a role player, not really winning draws tonight. He's not driving the net. He's not possessing the puck. He's not passing. Nothing is going well for Raz. What is it, a Red Wings power play again? Yep.
Is our shot, guys. This is where you kick off the momentum. Big time power play. There you go. Oh, almost got it. It's all right. We almost kept the puck in. Minute 40 left on the power play. The Wings heating up here in the third. They are averaging 1 shot per power play tonight in their 0 for 4 effort.
We already got our shot for this power play. Oh, it's not a bad
good
shot by
opportunity
Larkin.
there for Larkin. Gonna be about halfway through the power play. Sounds good, Ace.
The Ace. What did they call? A 5-on-3.
We got a 5-on-3.
Just realized it's the third period.
If there was ever a chance to not get shut out, it's right here. We win the face-off. We're moving the puck around. And we lose it very quickly.
Why are
by
we
forcing a pass
They are
to the only place
the
that there were 2 Rangers standing exactly.
They're flooding the middle. Take what they give you. Oh, my God. Wow. And then we high stick it, huh?
Are gonna high stick it.
I'm getting angry.
It's 5-0. If you're getting angry, The game has been over. This is just hockey.
I just want to see something resembling competency, and we just aren't.
It's got to toss this one.
Jacob, I don't know. I am so tired of it. They got a 5-on-3 again. This is one of their guys without a stick. But
they dump it down successfully.
At least he shot from there. Again. Strong.
Wow. Listen, if we were playing posts, we are dominating.
Do our goalies just not show up for practice, you think?
I don't know,
our
man.
entire team's just shooting posts all day?
They are really, really consistent at hitting posts.
Sprung definitely didn't see the puck, but yeah, he put his stick in there. Feels like we lose every
That's going to be another killed penalty for the Rangers. Yeah, we ain't getting shut out today. Ain't no way. That's a 5-1 game, baby. Woo. We got one. Let's take another look at that one.
I'm so glad it was Raz too.
Rasmussen ripping it. And ladies and gentlemen, the Red Wings are not getting shut out today. We back. Let's go. This is what we've been looking for. All right.
My overtime loss prediction looking pretty good.
4 more of those in a fraction of the time it took you to get the first one. Wait a second. Let's go, on, baby. Hold on. Back-to-back quick ones.
His first is a Red Wing.
His very first as a Wing. Ladies and gentlemen, coasting with a nice bit of patience. It's a 5-2 game.
Can't wait to see all those people who left come crawling back into the watch along.
Just like that, Rip Quick's save percentage. It was looking real strong. All right.
Do it again.
Let's do that again. Stop it. I really don't want that jersey. Come on. Oop. Yep, right. Raz comes out there and rips one just for you, Ace. Just
Yep.
for you. Oh, come on. He made Prawn stumble. Give us another power play. Oh, actually, both our goals have been full strength. Let's just leave it. Uh, Raymond, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be helpful.
For the content.
Ooh, now they're hitting posts.
All right, score is 4-1 posts.
Our shots went down, so they went back and wait, and now it went up again. So, okay,
There's a lot of deliberation on what was the shot. You know, that was the first thing I thought, Jacob, was that you're gonna see Fabry like limping off.
Might see Huso get pulled soon. Can you imagine they really go out here and be like, we could do this, guys.
Yeah.
We could pull this off. Mm.
Oh, cop.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, way to get in the way of that. Ooh, Petrie with a real rip.
I hate that this game might like end up 5-3. And we're gonna have to remember late in the season that we had no business being in this game.
Oh,
Oh my
keep
gosh. Oh
firing.
my
Keep
gosh.
firing. Coasty was looking for a shot or goal number 2 there.
What's up, top? My bad. Missed the first message. Gonna have a shark for our logo. True. True that. Oh.
Oh.
Well, top. It's a grind tonight. A lot of Wings games are, entertainment and fun, and sometimes you get this where it's a lot of screaming and questioning decisions. The New York
I
Islanders
gotta
switched.
see what the odds are in that Oilers Sharks game.
What's that?
I just want to see what they have the odds set to for Oilers and Sharks.
In both teams, B plus 200. Top, we need you to drink so much more too. Raz looked at the net like, should I? What a nasty last name, Pitlick. Wow. Good save by Hoos. Just happened.
Way to go, Cider.
The kick save there.
Looking at Mo Norris.
Kick save and a beauty.
Am I wrong? Were we just at commercial or am I wrong?
I feel like we were.
I feel like we just went to commercial. Ugh. You know the issue with all these damn ads?
What?
Thank you. Cramming ads into stuff and the prices of those things still going up feels abusive. Like you're trained that like it's free, but there's ads, right? That's usually the exchange is they get their value from the advertiser and we the consumer get to use the service free of charge or for very cheap as a result. So it's passing that on to, yeah, that's not happening with a lot of things and it's starting to piss me off. Like I'm paying for way too much stuff and getting way more ads. Like I don't complain about ads on YouTube. Is it inconvenient and annoying? Yes. Did I have an ad blocker for a long time? Yes. Do I completely agree and understand why for this free magical service that where I consume almost all of my entertainment, why I should have to watch an ad? Also, yes. All these damn commercials for how much it costs to watch so much of this stuff is crazy to me. Not to mention there's an ad on like every part of the rink now. But yet somehow they're not making enough to make these damn things affordable to watch.
Every dollar you can get, man. How much more can you charge and will people still pay for it? Oh my God, what a pass shot thing.
Oh. Curse you. Curse you, Red Wings.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Shoot the puck, cop. Shoot the puck. That's such a good opportunity to shoot. I guess I'm shoot the puck guy tonight. Top has no hands. It's not what he was sold on having, so I'm okay with it. But shoot.
Oh, baby, it's
God.
5-3. Cop listens and snipes. That's a Huso assist, I'm pretty sure.
I
Ladies
think
and
so.
gentlemen, with 6 minutes and 11 seconds left, the Red Wings, unironically, are actually kind of in the game.
Adrenaline's getting nervous.
That's
Top
incredible.
has hands, my bad. Oh. Please don't be offsides. I don't know if they might be looking at it. Doesn't look like they are. Thank God.
It's the fact that wipe the whole game away, like just for the sake of discussion, wipe the whole game away. Being down by 2 with 6 minutes left is a very reasonable opportunity to come back.
Yes. Oh my God.
If you take away how bad it's been prior, very reasonable to sit up now. We're at 5:44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39.
He can't keep getting away with it. Oh my God, we're actually in this game now.
Statistically speaking, both goalies do not look good in this game anymore. Jonathan Quick has fallen below a 900 save percentage, and it's all because we refused to shoot for a whole period.
Don't take a penalty.
The Rangers are a goal away from just shutting this excitement down, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it would take. And it'd be like, all right, well, at least it was fun for a minute. Oh. I think the Rangers have kicked it back up into all right, let's settle these dudes down.
Yeah.
They were playing pretty casual. And then we scored 3 goals.
They were like, hold on. Oh, I thought we had a guy in the corner.
I made the joke earlier, but you actually will probably see Huso leave the net somewhat soon.
Yeah.
This is kind of hilarious. Listen, I'm okay with my prediction being wrong. Like,
Yeah, I'm okay with going to OT and losing. Let's just get our point. Just think, Josh. We were one goal away from shutting down the stream. Imagine if both teams had one more goal right now when we were still just like having it up on the side and we're like, got to go live again? Like,
No, I would have chalked it up as the watch alongs are bad luck. Yeah, but those don't matter now. Now it's just like a 4-minute game.
Yeah.
Down by 2. None of the other ones matter.
Thinking about all the posts we hit now that actually matter. Oh. When it's 5-0, you don't care that you hit
Think
4.
of the 6 power plays we didn't score on.
I don't want a power play. I just don't.
I mean, I do. It'll slow the clock down. Give us some more time. Honestly, maybe a power play with this little more like buzzy feel wouldn't be the worst. I'd take a power play.
Oh my gosh, whoever
especially then you'd pull Huso.
Yeah, Comfer was fixing his helmet when he approached that blue line. He wasn't necessarily expecting Huso to come out and pass it. Too bad, Tommy. You get line number 2. Man. I got to look it up. I got to know what the face-offs are this game. Feels like we're losing all of them. It's 61 to 39%.
What was that?
What?
I don't know why he just fired it straight to his side into the bench, like into the boards of the bench. Like, I don't know what the plan was there. We're pulling the goalie, boys, with 2:50 left in the game. And we lose the puck immediately on entry. Could probably call that a trip if you wanted to. They're going to miss the empty net.
We need a face-off.
All right. Well, I mean, we got about a 40% chance to win it. That's not that bad.
So we got Raz on the ice for the 6-on-5. I swear to God, if he doesn't block
Ooh, nice win.
Quick's vision properly.
We got a little bit. Nope, not anymore. We got traffic in front. Oh, almost hit that far side.
Quick couldn't see anything. His head shot as soon as the
all
puck
he had to
went
do
by.
is hit that bottom left. Oh, we're gonna go. Okay. I would have liked to have had the puck there, but 2 minutes left. That's okay. Does it look like they have no plan for this situation?
I don't think we do.
That's cool.
I think we won the last face-off, so shout out to Larkin on that one, but we need it again. Big draw win. I was wondering that too. Red Wings just keep miracle keeping this in, but then it's just wild battles for the puck across the entire zone right now. 50 seconds to go.
They dump it down. It's fluttering to the net.
Woo.
Sider gets there in time. 40 seconds left. Wings get it deep.
Oh my gosh. Larkin can't put it in on the side quick with the huge saves. This isn't going to happen. Yeah.
10 seconds left. And the Red Wings successfully convince everyone who didn't watch the game that they were in this all along.
Our power play stinks. Our power play commitment to only passing the puck down low is
dignity are attacked.
What's that? Oh, my.
I'm just reading Adrenaline's message.
Jacob, let me know how many points that gives us on the standings. We are so stubborn on the power play. It's so frustrating to watch. Well, want to say GG, but I mean, good third period.
G3, everybody.
G3. I mean, Landon, we saw them play complete games, and they went well. But when you just don't show up for 2/3 of the game, and I should say when you don't show up for one period of the game and then just kind of play on your heels for another period and then show up for the third when the other team is simply not trying as hard as they were earlier, you're not going to win.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys in the next one, and we'll see you. If not, we'll see you in the next video that we'll have up later in the week. Appreciate you guys hanging out, sticking through, and we got to see at least a few goals tonight. So,
yeah.
Good night, everybody.
What game are we doing next? Are we doing one Thursday?
Probably not, but you never know. So if you're in the Discord, we'll definitely mention it in there. It's usually easier to kind of judge it closer to like the night before or the day of. So
yep.
Feel free to join the Discord. I'm sure Billy has that link nice and handy from earlier.
Did I copy and paste something else? Let me see if I embarrass myself. Oh, we're good.
So if anybody does want to hop in the Discord and stay in contact between streams and between videos, there you go. Otherwise, good night, everybody.